thanks again for joining me on this beautiful Pacific Northwest day. It was kind of rainy and gloomy for the last couple of days, but this one seems to have brightened up. So I took the opportunity to take this video of my fall planting of these half-barrel planters that we have by our gate. There's 2 of them, and I basically just fill them with soil like I did the last time. In this one, I used the Moisture Control Miracle Grow potting mix, only because I feel like it's been raining a lot, and I would rather, have these plants not rot, earlier than they should. So anyway, that's what I did. I also used, so if you see these plants have, they come in these nursery pots. So I actually flipped it over and put like 2 or 3 of them inside before I put the soil, just so that we can save on some soil. You really don't need that much, but once you start to fill these up, they take up a lot of soil. Anyway, so yeah, that just kind of saves you some soil. Anyway, all right. So what I have here for this planting is, I guess I could start with this one. This is a Crocosmia, and its common name is Mckenzie. So they're beautiful. They have these beautiful orange sprays of flowers that are orange on the outside, and then they have these red centers, red and yellow centers, and they actually only start to bloom September through October. So they're gonna stay in bloom for most of the fall, and I'm hoping that they're gonna stretch on into November, because the winters aren't really that bad over here. So I guess we'll find out. But it is a perennial, and these will come back next year. So that's this. And then I have zinnias, and these are so pretty. So you basically have a flower that has a orangish yellow center, and then it opens up into being like yellowish green. And I thought that would look nice next to the orange. And I just have these 3 ornamental cabbages. I know it's kind of weird to put cabbages in planters, but it's apparently a thing in the fall, because they actually prefer colder temperatures. And yeah, they actually look pretty nice in the pictures at least, so I thought I'd try it out. This ornamental cabbage is called Songbird White. It basically blooms, and the center of it comes out to be a little white, and then has a little bit of pink to it. These come as Songbird Pink as well, so the center is more pinkish purple, but these are the white ones. And I got 3 of those, and I got these guys from Hobby Lobby. I thought they'd be kind of cute for a fall planter. This little scarecrow fellow, I got him and a female version over there for the other one, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's get planting. So one thing I did forget to mention is that until a couple of days ago, we didn't have any irrigation coming out to this part of the property. We had our irrigation guy come in and put in these, and he's still in the middle of kind of getting pop-up sprinklers and a bunch of other things along this driveway. But we managed to get these guys, which are basically like for drip irrigation, and so I basically don't have to come out here to water these ever, which is gonna be great because it's pretty far away. Okay, so let me just get planting. I'm gonna start with this Crocosmia. I'm gonna pop it right in the back. They do get a little lopsided, so you have to make sure that you put them in pretty deep. So yeah, just make sure you cover it with a lot of soil. There you go. Already ready to kind of tip over. I'll have to stake that perhaps. They are a little top heavy. Here's another. The soil was a little dry when I got these plants, so they just kind of fell apart. Which is good in a way, because now I get to separate them. And here's another. Yeah, it faced the other way. So yeah, these are like bulb plants. They do come from a bulb, almost looks like an onion. And they, like I said, they're perennials, so they're gonna flower this fall, and then the next time they flower will be again in the next fall. Alright, so these guys are in. I'm gonna have to stake that other one right on this end. But for now I'm just gonna leave it kind of droopy. Alright, and then off to our zinnia. Zinnia over here is a good spot for it. Make sure you cover that up with some soil. And make sure that you do leave some spaces because these things are going to grow and expand. So it's okay, if it looks a little empty initially, they're gonna grow into the space. Okay. This side over here. Turn it just a little bit. Now for the ornamental cabbage. These are going to be a little easier, I'm assuming. This guy over here. Maybe a little closer to the zinnia. Yeah, these guys are going to get really big, so don't worry about it looking empty. Another, followed by the very last one. There you go. Makes me a little sad that this one is a little flopped over. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay. Maybe a little more soil is gonna help it too. But that's basically these guys, and from here, I'm gonna plop our little scarecrow man in, and that would be it. Hopefully it stays in. There you go. And, of course, cut off the tag. And there you have it. Okay, so this is going to be our other planter. Hopefully this one goes a little smoother than the last one. It won't fall apart like it did before. And yeah, it's still standing. Perfect. There we go. You could turn it a little bit based on how you want it to face. All these flowers will separate at some point. There you go. Alright, and I'm going to put the zinnia on this side. It's preferred to be more even. Those. Easy peasy. Soil up a little bit. Now for the cabbages. Space these just a little bit. Okay, I guess I'll put them in a line over there, huh? I have to remember to water all this stuff before I set up the actual irrigation over here. I think that's going to take another day or two. It goes. And for our final bit, little lady scarecrow is going to hide this thing, hopefully. Let's see how that works. There. Yep. And if you see it from up front, it looks great. And all I need to do is cut off her tag. Doot. Yay! Alright. And I think that is it. So this is our finished planter. We have our Crocosmia in, we have the Zinnias and the ornamental cabbages. And one thing I did forget to mention is that the Crocosmias are deer resistant. It seems like they don't like the flavor of them, so they're gonna do well out here behind our, on the other side of our gate, because they are not really protected. But they do attract hummingbirds, so that is something I wish I could see from afar. But you know, as long as they're happy, I'm happy. The Zinnias are deer resistant because they have a weird texture to them that deer don't seem to like. But the ornamental cabbages, on the other hand, are likely to be eaten, if not by the deer, by rabbits or other rodents in the area. So that is why I purchased this thing. It's called Repels All Animal Repellent. You can get it at any like plant shop or nursery. So it honestly smells like bottled piss, and it's meant to scare off all these deer, rabbits, rodents, and that sort of thing. Alright, so just give them a good spray and just cross your fingers and hope for the best. I'm going to come back here tomorrow and see if they're still here. Anyway, well, if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Alright, well, until the next time, bye!